back to Compelling Future. The topic today is limiting beliefs and what we can do about them, how we can overcome them. So what I will do with this video, I will separate it in maybe two or three parts, depending how that's going to go. But because the topic is quite big, and I would like to actually get into a bit more of a depth of limiting beliefs, because these are the types of thoughts that we have in our head that it actually stops us from being who we truly are most of the time, and also preventing us from having the life that we really are meant to have and fulfilling our purpose in life, basically. So we go to limiting beliefs, and the topic for today, I just wanted to share with you and follow up from the previous video that I had a performance on Friday. I danced, and I danced like I never danced before, and this is actually the truth. I was so nervous about performing on stage, on a proper theatre stage in London, which is a huge thing for me, at least. Dancing. So for the first time, I actually performed there was nobody there. Like, you know, the cliche saying, dance like no one's watching. I did that. Like, I literally did that. Like, my focus was on how I'm executing my moves, or it wasn't even that. It was like I was looking at the stage lights, and I couldn't see anybody else. Nobody. It was just me, the group, and dance, and it was so magical. I have to tell you, there is nothing better than you experiencing this, what you truly are meant for. Because I believe, at least for me, this is my heart and soul is the stage. So for the first time in my life, I actually was able to not focus on people's faces and what they're thinking and all of that, because when I'm singing, it's different. Like, when I'm singing, I want to connect with you. I want to connect with my audience. I want to be able to get through to you by looking at you as well, like not just singing, but performing. So, but by doing that, because I'm doing this, and sometimes I'm quite in my head, like I'm like, oh my God, they're like watching me, like what is this person is thinking, all of that. Like, there's so much thoughts happening in my head. And yeah, for the first time in my life on a big stage, I felt like, yeah, this is fucking awesome. This is amazing. Oh, sorry. This is amazing. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you, and I'm very pleased and very proud of myself for my first performance, from first dancing performance on stage, on a theatre stage in London. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share first, just so you know that literally everything that you want is on the other side of your biggest fear. It is true. It is true. I have just experienced it. Actually, I've experienced it many times, but that time was like, wow. Every time it's fascinating me. So yeah, that was the follow-up from previous story. That was a little story for you guys. So let's head on to the limiting beliefs. So basically, what limiting beliefs are, they are just consecutive and thoughts that you continue thinking, and that you formed unconsciously. You're forming them unconsciously throughout your life. So you could form them. There are a few types of limiting beliefs. First, it's limiting beliefs about the world. The beliefs are basically how things are in general. Like, this life is hard, life is tough, like the true love doesn't exist, or this is like a limiting belief that basically can take over your view on the world. Life is hard, life is a burden, oh my God, or life is beautiful, life is great, life is a blessing. It all controls, obviously, whatever you believe, you will be taking the different actions, and your decisions will be completely different. So that's one of them. Um, then the second type of beliefs is beliefs about yourself. It could be I am too young, I am too old, I am stupid, or I am not educated enough, or I am too old to be a dancer or a singer or any type of artist, or I'm late with my education, or if I don't have an education, then no one will actually take me at work, things like that. Um, the next type of limiting belief would be um, if and then. So if I'm not, let's say, if I'm not fit, I'm never going to be worthy of the love. And this is just an example. So obviously that's not my beliefs. I will give you in the next videos stories about my beliefs, but right now just giving you the rough um, idea what limiting beliefs are, and basically what they mean. So in terms of how are they formed, they can be formed in many ways. They can be formed through, they are formed through our lives, and most likely unconscious, sometimes conscious. A belief is simply a thought that you continue thinking over and over again, which means it gives you a feeling of certainty of what something means. So let's say you had an experience and you drank too much wine, and now red wine makes you sick, something like that. So it's the same with the limiting beliefs. Let's say when you were a child, someone has taken your best and your most favorite shirt, and it never give back to you just landed, you give that to your best friend, your best and your favorite shirt, and they never give back to you. So then from then on, it's like, people, they don't care about my stuff, or I am not good enough, or I don't know how to deal with people, so they can give me what I need and what I want. Like, it's deep, and the first step is to be aware that those limiting beliefs exist. And after we are aware, then we have the power, because we always have the power actually to change that, but we need to be aware of them first. We all have two deepest limiting beliefs or fears. One is going to be um, I'm not enough. And then the second one will be I'm never going to be loved, which is basically follow up from I'm not enough. Like, anything enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not thin enough. I'm not beautiful enough. I'm not smart enough. Whatever is there for you, that it's leading to the next, much more destructive, deepest fear, and obviously limiting belief, which is I'm never going to be loved. So the thing is, we are able to change all of that, but we need to be doing something every day in order for actually to change that, to scramble all that in our brain, because all of this is just a mix of um, thoughts that you keep thinking, and that gives you certainty of what something means, which means you are able to change that. And this is the great thing about it. So yeah, as my beautiful Tony Robbins says, um, beliefs are what controls our lives. Beliefs and values, actually. Values and beliefs are what controls all of our lives, and all of the decisions that we're taking, how we're going to react to anything. So, in terms of beliefs, whatever you believe that something means, this is how you're going to feel. Then, from then on, how you feel, this is what's going to determine where your decision is and what action you're taking in life. So, yeah, I think in terms of limiting beliefs, I have had quite a few, and we all do. We all do. The important part is to actually try and be as much as aware as we can, dig deep, and not run away from things that trigger us, but actually be happy about that something actually, oh, okay, something is poking, something is coming to me to show me on what I actually need to improve or what I need to, you know, transform, because we are all energy, as we all know. So yeah, guys, that will be episode 4 for today. So remember that beliefs, they can be changed. We do need to work on that, but they can be changed. And beliefs and values, you can also work on the values too, as long as those values are giving you the best of you. Because what a limiting beliefs does to us is it stops us to be who we truly are, who we truly meant to be. And by that, we deprive people around us who can benefit from our light, who can benefit from our soul and our everything from us. Imagine how many people they can benefit from you just being your true you and fulfill the purpose of your life. And honestly, at least around me, there's 99% of the people, when I ask what they think their purpose in life is and what they want to do, most of them, at least what people that I've interacted with, is to make people happy, to help people, to create joy, to create even inspiration. And this, it's something that it will benefit the world and it will make the world a better place. And as long as we work on our own soul, and then we can help everybody else. So that was it for today, guys. I will leave you with the thought of actually what limiting beliefs are, and maybe think of for yourself, because there are positive limiting beliefs, there are negative limiting beliefs. However, anything that is too extreme, it always prevents us from progressing. So let's say we had some beliefs that in the past they were protecting us and they were serving their purpose for that time. Now it's time to let them go or transfer them in a different way, or maybe use them in a different way. So think about yourself. What are the limiting beliefs that stops you from having the life that you want? Think of at least 3, and please give that to me in the comments. I will really appreciate it. And then in the next video, we will work on how we can change that. Thank you so much for your attention and for you being here supporting my new channel. I really appreciate that. Let's work on ourselves and defy the odds and get those limiting beliefs transformed, and inspire the people next to us to be better, to know better, to do better. So thank you. Have a wonderful week and see you soon.